Everybody, happy Sunday morning. It is the 24th. Can you believe a month from now will be Christmas Eve? Energy's, all around. I mean, I was just talking to somebody I hadn't spoken to in some time in the antiques business. And I'll tell you, like, everybody's worried. Like, there's this lapse in government in certain places, and you're being bombarded by, news and fear, and then the wars aspect, and cultural, religious, like everything's being bombarded. Remember, Pluto has moved to Aquarius. And, the danger about the last 15 some odd years is that Pluto and Capricorn built a false state of entitlement. And this is going to all start to collapse everywhere. And we're seeing it. We're thinking, oh, this person, because they have money, is going to go in and all they're going to do is this, this, and this. Those are old beliefs. Those are not the beliefs of the 21st century. The 21st century, as I've mentioned numerous times, and I've gone over it and over it and over it, a lot of the people that are doing what I do don't speak about this because they're worried, they're worrying about fear mongering, they're worrying about getting people worked up. Remember, a lot of it's in your mind. A lot of it is about creative visualization. It's about manifestation, and we all go through our concerns and worries. But the concern that I have is that people shut off, shut down, and we all can go through that. And this internalizing and this cocooning and fear, it's like an angry bear in their cave. We have to all be careful about that because Pluto and Aquarius is going to just smash this all down. Like, it won't enable or allow. It's going to force people to get along. It's going to force people to put their differences aside. I hope that does not mean conflict on a very large scale, because I do not believe, the little powerhouse from the Far East is actually joking when he makes it clear that he's going to do something. So I think the West have to be very careful how they handle this. And you can like him or not, but Donald Trump is the one that is saying, let's work on this, let's talk about this, let's try to come to an understanding and stop this. Nothing is ever solved out of angry interaction. It doesn't work. What the problem is that corporation, especially the last 15 years, has become worse. Just turn a blind eye and are just ignorant to the human condition. And this is going to stop because Pluto and Aquarius, remember, Aquarius is universal. It is about the common man. It is spread right across. You look again to those last 20 years of the 18th century, 18th century in Europe. Every nobleman in France, was put to death to the guillotine, including their family. They destroyed everything to such a degree, and they were sort of the epicenter of it, but it was happening everywhere. They didn't even know how to do the minuet anymore. So, I think the thing we have to understand is there's going to be reversals of fortune. There's going to be concern on that level, but it doesn't necessarily mean it has to affect being able to enjoy life. And I believe that the thing we have to get back to is simplistic enjoyment. That it doesn't matter what someone's religion is, that if you get together and you share, even a glass of wine, you don't need a bottle, and really enjoy the holidays and enjoy New Year. It's about getting back to basics. And this is what Pluto and Aquarius is going to force. And when it goes into Gemini next summer, as a prelude to the big change that I've spoken about, which will be March right through August of 2026, it will force people to have to understand that there's a bigger power going to take over. And I think the bigger power is going to be artificial intelligence, digital currencies, things happening extremely abruptly, especially when Saturn and Neptune both leave Pisces and move into Aries in that March, April of 2026. We're moving into auspicious times. And remember, the Victorians went through this 100 years ago. Into the Roaring 20s, nobody understood. Being a Victorian gal of the 1890s, bustled up, understood these girls wearing undergarments with high heel shoes and makeup on. You have to understand that this is nothing compared to what those women and the men went through at that time. For the men were probably all excited about it, but the women thought they were harlots. So you have to understand we're going through this transition. Anyway, our transition is probably going to be far more about artificial intelligence, technology, truths coming out, exposure of extremism, again, entitlement. These things are going to happen. And remember, don't shoot me, I'm just the messenger. But this is going to concur. And we're also going to see people actually asked to step down from their positions because they're going to be recognized as the fact that they've abused them. And this is going to happen across the board as well. But anyway, On a positive note, you still have the ability to use manifestation in regards to creating a happy, full, healthy experience. And anyway, I'm around. If you're looking for a consultation, give me a call. The special's on only until next Sunday. So give me a ding and enjoy today's day and enjoy it no matter. I know this weather reminds me of Britain and it's not my favorite, but maybe if we all put our mind together, we can have a warmer winter. I always say part of this, I think, is visualization and manifestation. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. You heard it here first. Have a great day. Make it a great day. Cheers.